everybody. Thank you. And welcome to Garden Quilt and Art Show. Jared Talks was here nice and early. Thank you, Jared. Young man, for coming by and wishing your old auntie congratulations. Gigi Naturals, Homestead, my Renaissance grandma, Maria Graham. Thank all of you. And it will be a few minutes before it shows up on YouTube. And boy, this is a big day. I never thought this was coming. Crafty Leo, thank you for coming and welcome. Unbiased, thank you. She said, hello. Those of you who were in the chat early, if you stay until the end, we will be having a small giveaway. Actually, a couple of small giveaways. So, how is everybody doing? Is everybody out of breath, working on their gardens, living life? I'm not sure. I think the chat is not going on after this. GT Junior grows in Alaska says, "Congratulations on your 1900K." And we appreciate that. Val Creates, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I miss anybody, it's because blame it on my eyes and not my heart, because I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're here for the replay, thank you. Please leave a comment. I love reading the comments. I love reading the comments. And I want to thank the people in the bushes. I was on someone's live today. Bouger Prepper says, congratulations, Tia. Thank you. Thank all of you for coming aboard. I don't know why I repeat that sometimes. I think instead of saying I repeat the words like I forget what that is when people repeat their words. I don't have it. I just do it. So I have been sewing, working on Father's Day, finishing up Mother's Day. I actually have some things to deliver. So Monday, these things will be going out. This one and something down here will be going out for Dolores for her birthday. Auntie Joanne Stevens says she just came in from the grow bag and wheelbarrow. She has been harvesting beets all day and other stuff. I don't know if she's been planting. I haven't spoken to her. We texted earlier, and everyone speaking. Casings 55. I appreciate each and every one of you. It seems like the hardest thing was getting to my first 100. I think that's everybody's 100. You think it's going to be easy, and then some people sign up before you even decide that you're going to go get monetized. And so they roll over. So then that makes you think you're easy. It ain't easy. Ain't, Mother. Sorry. Mother, if you're listening, thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. I love each and every one of you. I'll wait about 15 minutes and see. So I've been live for 4 minutes. I'll wait a few minutes and I will drop the link. By the way, you guys, Dolores is quietly in the background helping me out. And I want to thank each of you. So I want to thank each of you for your contribution, your dedication, and you staying with me. So the link is in there if any of you would like to come up and say hello. And but you have to be still. You can't be moving around because it makes me dizzy. It makes me dizzy when you're moving around. So I have a vision impairment, and when it's moving around, I can't watch the screen. So, how many of you are planting? You know what I feel good about? Thank you, Joanne Stevens. She says, "Thank you, Sissy." And I thank her for continuing the family growing on the West Coast. She's growing Arizona 9B. But you know what I feel good about, you guys? Is that I look at all of you harvesting stuff, planting second things. Bougie, she said, Bougie Prepper, Maria Graham. Maria Graham is planting. What I feel good about is that I see other people, even in Ohio, Zone 6B, you guys seem to be ahead of Connecticut. The place where I have my community garden, nobody has anything planted except me, except for the people who have like cherry trees, a few trees. I have to pay somebody to come and help me get the leaves up. I left them down until the last minute because they're over there and too heavy for me to pick up. I have two tin raised beds that I will get put together, and I want to use the leaves as part of my hugelkultur and filling it up without just putting all the soil. I do have the topsoil from, what is that doing? From where the other beds broke. Bad Body Not So Fit. That 2K is coming. Let's go. I want to do it like you do your push ups. Are you okay? I haven't seen a lot of your push ups unless they just have not been coming to me, Bad Body Not So Fit. So let's, well, nope, I'm just going to wait a few more minutes, but I will show you a couple of things I have been working on. And if you were here on Thursday, I was working on a scrap. We were working on crumbs and putting bits and pieces together. So this is going to be a real original bag. It's going to be as wide as the back part. The front will be hanging down like fringe, and it'll be an over the shoulder bag with a natural, it won't be, yeah, it'll be a shoulder bag, not a crossbody bag, because it's going to be too long to be hanging down. I'm going to keep this one for myself and for a sample. And if I show you this side, you see all these pieces of denim that I sewed together. And here, and here. These are all different pieces. And these three bags that are made of pockets will be going out tomorrow when I visit my mother's house because they are Mother's Day gifts that, oh, ARD tapping in from the Bay. Thank you very much for your super chat. Dolores, can you play my little money dance? You know, Auntie dances for dollars. Yes, get that thing. Get it, Nana. Get that thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. And ARD, you're a hard man to reach, sir. I need to talk to you after the live because you had a request and I have to talk about where and when to send it. Fifi's Urban Homestead and Lifestyle. Try saying that fast. Deborah Garrett, I want to thank each of you. You likey get it, Dana. Fifi saying hello to everyone in the chat. This has been so much fun, you guys. So much fun. Deborah Garrett is saying thank you. So, those of you who will be in and out, I'd like to thank Maria Graham. She is one of the donors for tonight's giveaway. We will be doing a giveaway, and thanks to Dolores, we will for the first time be using the giveaway tool, and that will be interesting. So, I want to remind each of you to do what you love and love what you do. Bouger Prepper speaking to her elder, my sister, my Renaissance grandma. ARD says, yes, we will. Yes, we will. And everybody speaking, ARD is a channel member of the Friends and Family Club. Lorraine T. Hola, hermana. Thank you. Thank you for wishing me congratulations for 1900. Boy, it's like climbing Mount Everest. You get there, you just have to keep climbing. Oh, you know what? Me and all my stories, I used to belong to a group called Toastmasters. It's an international group that teaches you about speech giving and speaking in public speaking. And the branch I went to recently was at Yale University. And there was a young lady in the group who was a PhD. She had written several books, and she had, oh, thanks again. Thank you again, ARD. We're going to have to dance. I dance for dollars. You make it rain. I'm going to keep dancing. Dolores, I got Yes, go. Go, Nana. Go, Nana. Go, Nana. It's your birthday. I want to have fun on this birthday. I am not Bayou Sugar. Welcome, 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 everybody. I want to tell you about living in the moment and taking time to enjoy the people, your loved ones. I had a big celebration birthday party when I turned 60. We had a classic violinist who was like a jazz violinist. We had a disc jockey. It was a sit down steak dinner for 100 people. Well, actually, it was in a steak restaurant. You could have seafood, chicken, or steak cooked the way you wanted. We had like two birthday cakes. It was so much going on. People flew in from everywhere. They were staying in hotels. And you know what? My great granddaughter was so upset when it was over because guess what? I didn't even get a piece of my own birthday cake. I didn't eat my food. Why? Because I was up greeting the guests, saying hello to everyone. I flew in to Connecticut. I didn't fly in. I drove in from North Carolina. Guess who, Nancy? Thank you for coming. And welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody I missed, I would like to thank you. And I want to, is there anybody who would like to come up and tell us why they watch the channel? Those of you who are members, those of you in the bushes, you're so loyal every week. And I hear some people say, oh, I love to hear your stories. Or like the last one was impromptu about the birthday party. But when you get to be age 75, you know what? You forget about some of the memories, some of the things that you lived through, and you guys remind me. Crafty Leo, I want to remind you that you're going to come up and sew with me since you were in the bushes talking junk the other night when Unbiased and I were sewing. And thanks for clicking the chat person in the background. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm not going to do it today, but I got something interesting. One of my neighbors left for me, and it was this old farmer's almanac with everyday baking, and it's for 2024. But some of these recipes go back to 18 and 19 when, and they're talking about all kinds of things. This one thing, since I flipped open on this page, I'll show you. This one is a carrot coconut layer cake. Now, I've had carrot cakes and coconut cakes, but never a carrot coconut layer cake. My family is known for the baking. In fact, even my great granddaughter has a full time job, but she also has a part time baking business. Oh, Bouger Prepper gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Bouger. Could you play that money dance again, Dolores? I don't really dance like that. I be tearing the floor up. What? What? Yeah, baby. I dance like Bouger. She be getting her wiggle on. Yes, indeed. I guess you, Nancy says thank you. We don't know how, when somebody gives a membership, it's anonymous. I used to wonder, Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. I think she was gifted when Crafty Leo sent some gift memberships. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bayou Sugar says wiggle wiggle. She had us wiggling this week. She gave a marathon live for 5 hours and total, because it broke up into 3 increments, because she was playing some bad music, and you could send in a request. I had a really good one, but I'm waiting until the next time, because it was a bad girl song. It was a bad girl song, but it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of my family should have been asleep, right, Mom? So I was up dancing around the room and having fun. I appreciate all of you guys. So I think, would anybody like, they now the Tia appreciate you. Thank you.
Auntie, I
Yes.
know who won those memberships. It was GT Junior Grows in Alaska. Guess Who Nancy, 755 Media, Queen E, and Buddha of Destiny Namaste.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Namaste. We used to say that when I used to take Tai Chi. I see you, Bouger Prepper. GT Junior grows in Alaska. Well, one of the things you will get with your membership, and those of you who would like to join, it's $1.99 a month. You will be getting a member shout out, and we're not going to do it during the live, but we will go to your channel, Trending Live TV, connected by GT Junior grows in Alaska, and we will do a shout out for your channel, and we will play it. So that is one of the things you will get. You will have access to members only chats and videos. I will be setting some of those up. Some of you who have questions. I am a mixed media artist. In my real life, I do this, and I do a lot of arts and crafts. But in case, I will show you guys something. Do you see the top of this quilt in back of me? Well, there's a 40 quart. That is actually a 40 quart stainless steel bowl up there that I use for canning and other things. Yes, I can. I dehydrate, I ferment, I do all of those things. But what that is sitting on are like 4 large black hampers. those are filled to the top with 60 finished quilt tops that I have to get quilted and get out in the world. And so that's what I'll be working on. Just seeing that all accounts are connected. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, if anybody would like to come up and say a few words from the Academy, we will, Dolores will drop the link again. Welcome, Trending Live TV. And I am says hello, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Would anybody like to come up and surprise me and tell me why you tune into the show? It's interesting. When I first started, I think like most of my viewers were 60 and older, 65 and older. Really, the elders. And now when I look at my statistics, I see people that are whatever the very youngest ranges, and they said that they enjoy that. For those of you don't know this, were you saying something, Dolores? Oh, we have someone who would like to say something. Yes, sir. GT
Hey there, how you doing?
Junior. Thank you, nephew. I am
Yeah,
well. How art thou?
I am well. I just learned that that's the proper response.
I'm sorry.
Well, I am well. I just learned that that is the proper
Oh,
response. I am well. I didn't know that. I always said, "Oh, I'm doing good. How about you?" And then
you
one
don't
of my in the
you
I
don't have
didn't
to
know
say
any
it
better.
like I say it. My mother used to work for other people when she was young. Very
I
wealthy
understand.
families, and they had to have the correct etiquette. She used to cater parties when we were
Mm-hmm.
young. And when we were in high school, my sister Joanne and I, she used to give us all the money for majorette, all this stuff. So she made us start coming and doing some work. And you had to learn how to set the table with maybe 12 pieces, maybe three forks, all the knives, all the spoons, the linens, the dessert. And you didn't put the dishes in the dishwasher. You washed the crystal and fine china by hand. And she made us stand up straight, pull your stomach in. That was one of her favorite ones. But it was like when I first came on, I was self conscious. I thought people would think I was fake or whatever, but this is how I
Auntie,
really talk. Yes.
you have a new member of Bougie Prepper now.
Oh, thank you, Bouget. Oh, thank you very much. So, what would you like to say, sir? I am well, Sir Wellness.
The conversation, like I was working on my ums because of you. You
Oh,
inspired me to take a look at myself because I started to see that it was something where it was a habit. So that was one of them. The the way you are the age that you are, and you're able to move on to your next topic without even sometimes I have to process the information first, and you're able to gracefully go to the next subject and we have a conversation about it. I love those things because it helps me as well. Your personality, like you was just talking about, you was on someone else's channel and you heard us, you thought of something, and you yeah, the naughty song. Yeah. So it's
yes.
it's a lot of different elements. Like I can go on and on about why I'm fortunate to to have met you on this YouTube channel. You inspired us to make the cards, the fabric cards. And when I didn't get one, I felt bad. I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna tell her, no, I ain't get mine. Give me mine, please, please, please. And you sent me another one.
I
So,
did.
I can go on and on about why I'm here, but it's been a joy. It's been a joy to be in your presence. Yes, ma'am.
It's a joy for me to be in your bushes because usually when you go on and pop up, I'm watch. I watch a lot of YouTube on a 55-inch TV in my bedroom so I don't have to wear my
Oh,
glasses. I'm actually blind for those of you who don't know. Growing with Jay, whoever, Vato Loco, Blood in Blood, thank you. Silence is my virtue. Anyone I didn't see to say hello to. I try to give when there's a guest. I try to hold the hellos until they finish speaking. And this young man, GT Jr., grows in Alaska, came up and speaks so eloquently and distinguished. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So,
I'm
what were you
still
working on
working on it.
today?
I did. I'm at work, so I went to softball. I played softball, and I'm 70 pounds overweight. I'm 45 years old, and I felt a little bit of it today. So, but I still enjoyed myself. I still have that burst of energy. My laughter's intact. My personality is always going to be, you can always tell when I'm around because of, I'm very boisterous. I'm a comedian and stuff. So, I had a great day. Yeah.
Well, everybody has a place on the team, you know, and that's one of the things. Like, you could be the bat boy, the water boy, or girl. And that's one of the things I like about arts and crafts. Like, let's talk about quilting. Some of you come and it's like, I've belonged to big quilting groups, and the whole family would come. Everybody doesn't have to sew. Everybody, some people can iron, some people can cut, some people can just go get the stuff out of the car. Everybody has a place on the team, and everybody is a part of the team. Trust the process. Just get in where you fit in, and just like you said, have a smile and a good attitude. Auntie Joanne, my sister Joanne Stevens, for those of you who don't know, lives in the desert, but her granddaughter is a member of the UCLA women's softball team. She's a starter, and she's really, really good. And she's really,
Nice.
really good. She's really good. So I say that to encourage the women, everybody. There's no women, no men. It's everybody. Everybody can go out and do something. I have a funny thing. If you look at my garden, I have the walkers that were retired. Like, I had a hip replacement. Soon as I could get rid of that thing, I took that, put it in the garden, and have pumpkins growing up it. Then I had a right knee replacement. I took that walker. It's down there. I tied it to the other one. I ain't going back to those things. I am going to keep going no matter what. Every time they do another something, I'm like, nope, all this hardware is going downstairs. I am not going to be using it. Albert Miranda, thank you for coming, and welcome, welcome, welcome. He's giving the thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I think I will spread out the giveaways, and I don't know. I think you might have to step down in the chat. I'm not trying to kick you out. But speaking of homemade things, this is a crocheted dishcloth. It will be the first giveaway. Auntie Ellen made these with her own two hands during a live one day. Left is right and right is left. I'm trying to get it where you guys could see it. So I will be giving this out, but there will be some rules to a physical giveaway. Dolores, can you please put the rules up? Actually, I do know them by heart. You have to be over 18. For merchandise, you have to live in the lower 48. You can only live you can only live once. That's true. You can only win once, and you must have Cash App or Zelle. Okay, thank you, Dolores. But that being said, about living once, live your best life. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to come on. And Dolores, you're doing a good job in the background. Like that went very seamless. But thank you for allowing me to come up. And I'll be in the chat. Have a good
Yes.
one,
Yes.
Auntie Ellen.
You're welcome. And the second two giveaways will be cash, so they can go to anybody in the world. Bouger Prepper says, thanks for hitting the like button and sharing the live. We appreciate that. So, this will be my first time doing the giveaway tool. So, Dolores, will you start us out, please? What is the word for everybody to put in the chat? Albert
Ladies,
Miranda, I see your three thumbs and three hearts. Thank you very much.
ladies and gentlemen, the first word is hashtag dishcloth. You see it on the screen. Hashtag dishcloth. I'm going to start collecting entries. So put in hashtag dishcloth.
If you would like to receive this dishcloth, put dishcloth, hashtag dishcloth. It doesn't matter whether it's uppercase or lowercase. And the reason I made this is because this is something that money cannot buy. You cannot buy this. It's 100% cotton, and you can only get them if they're handmade. One of my friends in North Carolina happens to be Native American, and she gave me one about 20 years ago. And when that one wore out, I called her up and said, "Oh, my dishcloth wore out. I was putting too much bleach in it, whatever, whatever." You know what she did? She came over and she dropped off the directions. And she said, but that one was for a knitted one. And she said, "This is how you get another one. You have to make it yourself." So this is not something that is sold in the stores. It's handmade, and it was made by Auntie Ellen. So I like to. Oh, somebody's out of the bushes. She's probably working with the other hand and typing with one. Unbiased LLC. You guys, I hope when you come to this channel that it's like visiting your favorite auntie, your favorite grandma. I'm not old enough to be like my Renaissance grandma's grandma. I'm more like an older sister, but it's just a name because it's a spirit that I want to create of visiting someone's home and feeling welcome. If you were here, I would be reaching in the cabinet, grabbing cornmeal, making some cornbread, throwing something together. We would have something to eat. There's something in the pantry that is available to eat all the time. When people used to come to my house or they come to my apartamiento, I've downsized. I live in an apartment now. They would stay all day. We would cook, we would eat, they would take food home, and it would just be something to do. Karen's little garden. Thank you for welcome. I don't know how many people, but those who just came in put hashtag dishcloth. Maybe I can see it on here. And going once. Does anybody want a dishcloth? I know my sister Joanne never has another one. Whenever she sees me with the crochet hook, knitting needles, Sissy, who's that one for? She just loves handmade things. So, okay. Dolores, can you spin the wheel? This is my first time doing this, you guys, so I'm not sure how it goes. There are 7 entries. Albert Miranda, congratulations. Albert, congratulations. Albert Miranda, if you will please email me, we will put the email address on the screen and I will get this out to you on Monday. You would love to know how to make a dishcloth? Okay, well, would you like to knit one or crochet one? Lorraine T. By the way, you guys, Lorraine T's mother lives in Connecticut, not too far from me. So the next time she visits her mom, she can come and visit and we could have a sit down. Congratulations, everyone saying congratulations to Albert Miranda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, some of the other things I've been working on this week, the other night, Unbiased LLC made a fancy bag. She made one. It was an upper body bag collecting old jeans. And the reason I'm doing this because you know what, you guys? Quilting can be expensive. It can be expensive. Some of the fabrics, especially the ones I love, some of the import fabrics, the batiks, the African fabrics, oh my goodness, they're $20 a yard, $15 a yard. You know, this, that, the third. So, this is the front of this bag. This was a really small pair of jeans, and this is the bag, the back. The larger jeans, like Unbiased did the other night, she used a half of a pair of jeans. And then she has the other half to make another set. Use what you have. Lorraine wants to crochet. I basically have a modified granny square, and and I went on from there. These are some of the bags that I have been working on because why? Most jeans have at least four pockets, two in the front, two in the back. So I figured if I use the ones in the back, I can make two bags. So this one is going out. This was a pair of men's jeans. A really tall, a big guy donated some jeans. I cut the bottoms off because I'm making my mother a king size denim bed quilt. So this was a pair of, a crossbody bag because it has a very long strap. And because it was big, I didn't want it like hanging down whoever's body. This was another of his jeans that had a plain pocket. So I snatched this out. This is another pair of big jeans. The pockets are different sizes. You see, this is a smaller size. This one is actually going to one of my elderly neighbors who pushes a cart. And her cart broke the other day. And I, if you would like to contribute to the channel, the Cash App and something Lorraine just had on there. So I let the lady borrow my card because I won't be using it for a few days. And I let her borrow my card and I made her a little bag because she walks around and it's enough to put her ID in and her little door key when she's walking around. How many of you are doing something with your hands? We on this channel we have painted rocks. We have made some things with some beads. Val Creates has a channel. I actually saw you this morning, Val. I was the person in the bushes, but I was busy and I couldn't get to type. I was watching you on TV. The analytic gardener says she's dropping in to say hello. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Okay, so we will be, you know what? I want to say this because I try to treat you guys like family because I feel like you are loyal family members. I have some people, like, especially during the shutdown, and they would say, "Oh, I'm depressed. I'm lonesome." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? There are 79 apartments in this building. And most of them, you have to be over 62 to live here. And there's a waiting list. It's a really nice building. Hola, Mana. Oh, you're outside right now? I thought you were outside my house because I brought your stuff back in because that's your bag rattling over there because I didn't want the heat to get in. I had some things that were heat sensitive. And I put your molasses back in the fridge and some other things. So let me know when somebody in your family is coming by. Yankee sister lives nearby within 15 miles as well. So this is a giveaway. So let's give something away. How about some cash? So the next giveaway will be a $10 giveaway for cash. And for those of you who just came in, Albert Miranda, don't forget Ellen Pankey at gmail.com. It's, oh, that's right, I have a new email, GQUAT at gmail.com. But I answer both of them. I answer both of them. So GQUAT Traditions at GQuatraditions at gmail.com. So if you've already won something, your name will not be go on the wheel this time. So Auntie Ellen is dancing for dollars. If you put dancing in, passionately intrigued Art Tracy says, congratulations, Ellen. I mean, Auntie Ellen. Please put hashtag dancing because we dance for dollars over here. Dancing in the streets. That used to be a song when I was growing up, and boy, we would be dancing in the streets, literally in the summertime. So, hashtag dancing. And the rules are you have to be over 18. You can only win once, and you have to have Cash App or Zelle. And let us know which one you have, preferably Cash App. Oh, look at Yankee Sister's little emoji. She has been a family club member for the longest. She was actually the first one that joined the Friends and Family Club 10 months ago. So, hashtag dancing for those of you. $10 is not a lot, but guess what? It's more than you came in with. $10 is $10. And the first $10, by the way, was donated by none other than moderator Maria Graham. And I'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to all of you moderators. The moderators' names are in blue. And Dolores is not only a moderator, but a technical assistant. And she motivates me to try harder, jump higher, jump farther. And she's a young person that stimulates me to do better. Yankee sister, I think you need to put a G on the dancing, baby. We dancing, but we are dancing for dollars over here. So put another G on there. My sister, Yankee sister. Happy Mac. Hola. Hola. Thank you for coming and welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Mother, I love you. Egawamote, mommy, if you're watching. I'll be at your house tomorrow, and I'm making my mother her favorite food, the one thing that nobody else in the family eats except my mother and me, and that is liver. I'm making her some liver and onions. Fifi, unbiased, good to see you. Welcome in. Sorry he's delayed. Let the celebrations begin. And by the way, this little bell, you guys, belonged to my lead goat when I lived on a homestead. Yes, I have lived off grid, on grid, big houses, small houses, big towns, little towns, you name it. I've done it. I've done a little bit of everything. I have been blessed in my life to be able to do pretty much whatever I wanted to do. It wasn't always when I planned to do it, but I have been able to achieve most of the dreams of my lifetime. I never thought I would have 1,900 supporters on YouTube. In fact, I didn't even want to show my face 2 years ago. One of the purposes of me starting a YouTube channel was to look at myself, to go on social media. I wouldn't even go on family FaceTime until 2 years ago. So that was part of my therapy. Part of my therapy. And look what happened. Look what happened. You just sent you 1 year's membership. Oh, thank you. I will check my email, hermana. Some of you send things. My P.O. box is listed on my About page, and some of you send me things. As a matter of fact, if I could take a little detour, I received a postcard from A Rose Grows in Harlem. And guess what? For those of you who don't know, Harlem is in New York. It's in New York. Auntie Ellen is killing it. Thank you. Thank you very much. And she's no longer in Harlem. She's in Georgia. And she was trying to get some beet seeds. I was gifted some beet seeds. I was able to share some with her. And she sent a thank you card. You're going to hear more about those goats. They were Saanen, Sanaan. It was a special kind of goat. Thank you, a resilient dad. Gotta dance again, Dolores. Dance, dance, dance. And well, thank you, ARD. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn itself around. That's what it's all about. Whoop whoop. Thank you. Oh, and I had some type of little African goats too. I had it. One was pregnant when I got her. I didn't know the boys from the girls. That is a funny story. I gave my gardener a goat. He said, Miss Penny, I thought you said you gave me I don't know, whatever sex it was. Yes, I do know boys from girls. I've had children. I know the difference between boys and girls. But anyway, I gave him a different kind of a goat than he thought. Then he had to get one to live with that goat. Funny, funny, funny. But another funny story, when I lived on the farm, when I lived on the farm, I had a bunch of chickens. I had a lot of chickens. I had ducks. I had pigs. I had cows. I had every animal. I had horses. I had Cane Corso Italian Mastiffs. But the chickens weren't laying any eggs. So one time I came home for something. I think it might have been in 2016 when my dad passed. When I got home, all I could hear was cockle-doodle doing when I got back to the farm. PIA said she's napping. She has family. Guess what? They were half roosters. So I gave the roosters away, all except one of each breed. Actually, I kept one. I kept one. So I'll quickly read this from A Rose Grows in Harlem. She says, Thank you so much for the seeds. Watching your channel live videos brings a smile to my face. The legacy of several generations being around one another is inspiring. I love watching what new designs you come up with. Wishing you success in your garden, and I hope someone will volunteer to help out. Yep, I got weeds in there. Shanny 2003. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to do some more dancing. Hashtag dancing. Last call for alcohol. We are going to spin the wheel. If you would like to win a $10 cash prize by either Cash App or Zelle, I prefer Cash App, but the last giveaway, sometimes you have to threaten those chickens with a stew pot. I did, but I gave them to my neighbors. I couldn't do the deed. I was a wimp. And then the neighbors would say, Miss Penny, those big chickens weighed 4 or 5 pounds. Usually takes 4 hours for the chickens to get done in the stew pot. Those chickens were done in 45 minutes. They were big, big, big chickens. So hashtag dancing, dancing, dancing. 1, 2, 3. Last call. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. So Dolores will be spinning the wheel for $10. $10, $10, $10, $10. Bougie! Hey! Woohoo! Bougie, you don't have to send me your information. Just let me just text me your, you have my text. Just text me your Cash App and I will send it to you as soon as a live is over. Why? Because I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, and I don't want to disconnect anything. Congratulations. Albert Miranda is saying congratulations. So this is fun. I'm enjoying the party. I don't usually get to see the whole chat, everything that's going down, because I'm busy sewing, 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 and I'm working on a Father's Day quilt that is 3/4 of the way done. The person in the chat who is getting it, you know who you are, and it will be ready to go out on Monday, June 10th. I will send it. I will send it by priority mail. I just need to talk to you to find out if you want me to send it to the safe place. CCC, Albert Miranda says. So after that, I'm working on a king size denim bed quilt for my mother. That will take a while. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Congratulations on 1900 GQUAT. Good evening, Girl Dad cooking up some deliciousness. I wish I was getting some of your deliciousness you were cooking up. I'm not cooking tonight because I'm cooking tomorrow, and I will be making my mother some liver and onions and only a little bit of rice because sifting some soil. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, sifting some soil, for the people that you sent over to push me over the top for 1900 the other night. Several people came in. I was like 7 short, then 5 short, and she sent several people over. I appreciate that, Mona. Mona and I have been friends. You know, I always say good friends become family, and family is everything. Mona and I actually met before I had a channel. And what happened was we were both in a grow off and we happened to be on the same team. We were trash talking, we were trash walking, we were, we were doing every kind of walk there was out there in the neighborhood. We were being so bad, and we've been friends ever since. Yankee's sister Lorraine T, we've had Connecticut meetups. I have become true friends with many of you in here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So I will be on for approximately an hour. Those of you who have been members for some time, I will have a outro that will feature some of the members that were on before tonight and show you what the member shout out looks like.
Auntie Ellen, we're gonna send it because the video is so big. It's a lot of you all. It's about 6 minutes long. It won't
Oh,
upload, so we have to put it in a members video on YouTube.
oh, so the breaking news, as Bouger Prepper would say. The the members video where it shows your face. We have gone to each of your, not website, your YouTube site, copied your picture, what you were talking about. The three amigas, yes, ye sister homestead, were for, we deemed ourselves that when we met up, because we met up here in the Connecticut area, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. So the video, because Dolores has been working on it, is 6 minutes long. So we will upload it so that you can see the members only video. And it will be for the members, and you can see each of yours. And after that, it will be released to the public, but you will get the first look at it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Those of you in the bushes, those of you who have your hands full, those of you who have been supporting the channel in so many different ways. Some of you have sent personal gifts. Sifting Some Soil has sent gifts to me. She sent crochet hooks. They're right here, my sister, my niece, right here, Mona. Oops, I'm knocking everything on the floor. As usual, it would not be alive if I did not drop everything. But I'm happy, happy, happy. And the good news is I have a helper who is younger than me and can bend over and pick all this up. I do try to pick up before she comes on a Monday morning or after I go live. It looks like a train wreck in here. So, again, I want to thank each and every one of you who has supported the channel in every way. F.R. Humphrey has sent crochet hooks to my mother. Maria Graham sends little things. All of you. So now for our last and final dance, the last word will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Auntie Ellen like to dance for what?
I do.
Dollars. Okay? So dollar is your last word. Hashtag dollar.
Hashtag dollar. Dancing for dollars. I want to tell you guys one last funny story. So, whatever year it was, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. And then I started with all the single ladies. So we were at my mother's house. My mom has a big house, a big house. The family house has like 9 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. So my daughter was in the kitchen cooking. My granddaughter was cooking. I was up on the 3rd floor in one of the bedrooms with the great grandchildren. So I decided to put on all these beads, a dress, and I started doing, all the single ladies dance. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. And the kids were cracking up, all on the floor, laughing on the floor. This had to be like 10, 11, no, more years ago, because my great granddaughter is 20 now, and we found out that she was the one who told it. So I went downstairs for dinner, and my daughter looks up at me like she's my mom, or sister Evelyn at the Catholic school, and my daughter says, "Mom, are you having fun?" Yes. You enjoying the kids? Yes. And then my daughter looks at me. All the single ladies? How does she know who told? Who snitched? Somebody told. Somebody told that Nana was doing Beyonce's dance. I never found out until just recently who it was. It was my oldest great granddaughter. We had so much, we still have so much fun. For those of you who don't know, I have been alive for 8 living generations. There are 6 living generations now. If you go to my channel, you'll see where some of the kids went to the stables at the Charlestown racetrack, and we're taking the younger babies, their little cousins, to touch the horses. Oh yeah, that's another animal I used to have. I used to have a lot of horses. including a couple thoroughbreds, quarter horses, gaited horses, ponies. I used to take the kids horseback riding. My granddaughter took some of her students to the Bronx Zoo. Bougie, Yankee Sister, I'm sure all of you, those of you in this area, have been to the Bronx Zoo this week. Then my niece daughter was teaching the 18-year-old how to cut grass at her house for the first time. So this channel is about the lives and intertwining of all of the family members around the country. Auntie Joanne Stevens is in the chat. She is in Arizona 9B, and I spent a month out there crashing her house inside and out, and I planted a 100-gallon grow bag in an old wheelbarrow with some food, and she's been keeping it going, and she's been harvesting and planting other stuff. So we have been having some fun. Okay, dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill. Hashtag dollars. Auntie Ellen is dancing for dollars. So, got to get back to digging, going back in the bushes. Adios, Yankee sister. We love you too. We love you too. And I hope to see you soon, sis. Our treasured home. Nancy, thank you for coming. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome each and every one of you, those of you in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. Without you, we would not have 1,900 friends and family. And you know what? My whole family likes coming into the chat here and there when they have time. They don't always have an hour either to be in, so they'll come in through the bushes or watch a replay. Six Bows is back. Thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome. I've been seeing you from the bushes, haven't had a chance to get back and chat. And congratulations on the seventh bow that will be coming in the future. For those of you who don't watch her channel, Six Bows is having a seventh child. Bless you, bless you, bless you. I am the eldest of six children. So if you'd like to have a chance at winning $10, 10 whole dollars via Cash App or Zelle, put in hashtag dollars. Six Bow says yes. I can't get around to all the channels and type that fast. And I watch on TV most of the time. And I try to get back, but I always give the thumbs up. I always give the thumbs up. I bring it every day. Kelly, thank you for coming and welcome. Those of you in the green are channel members. If you come back to the community page after, you will see special shout out to all of the channel members. So we will be spinning in a few minutes. Hashtag dollars, 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 dollars. Why? Because pennies make dollars, and dollars are for dancing. And Penny is my nickname, by the way. My family calls me Penny. My Daddy, rest his soul, never called me Ellen a day in my life. He always called me Pen Pen. And I was the most devilish of all of the kids. And my mother would say, when he came home from work, Penny did this, Penny did that. Boy, when Daddy went to work, I was getting out the house. She said, you wait till Daddy goes to work. I'll fix you. I'm going to tear that little behind up. Boy, Daddy would go to work. I'd go over my grandma's house, aunt's house, neighbors, anywhere. I was not going to be left alone with my mother. With my mother. And then when Daddy would get home, she would say, Penny did this. And Dad would say, Pen, oh, she's the good daughter. She wouldn't do that. Pen, you didn't do that, did you? No, Daddy, I was being so good. Yep, I was a daddy's girl, still a daddy's girl. Okay, you guys, last call for alcohol or milk, or what does GT Jr. always drink? Coconut water. I have lots and lots of coconut water. Lots and lots of, and even my brothers and sisters When they say something about me, it's like the good daughter. I would go to dances and I dance the fast dances, the slow dances, the dances in between. My baby sister's like 6 feet tall. And daddy would say, Adela, don't come home without your sister. She's just sitting there, having a few little libations and watching my back because everybody's hating on me because I've got some dress slit from the floor up my hip, dancing, dancing, dancing. And my sister would say, every time I go somewhere with you, I end up almost getting in a fight. Almost getting in a fight. And then we'd all come home together like nothing happened. All right, everybody, we are going to spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. We have 11 entries to win $10.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last one for the night. So we're going to have a little party with this one, okay? So a little music to find out who's going to be dancing for dollars for the one more time. I bring it every day.
Ah, congratulations, Kelly. Congratulations. So, GQUAT at gmail.com, or you have my cell phone number. You can text me and I will send you your money, honey. Thank you. You guys, this has been a ball. Dolores, would you like to say anything before we leave?
I appreciate, we're going to just do the background for right now. I appreciate Auntie Ellen so much because she's teaching me so much about not only crafts and arts, but also about life. And I don't think I would continue to do this without her because when I first got with Auntie Ellen, I was like, I'm gonna quit this. I don't want to do this no more. And she was like, keep pushing, keep doing it. And so I really appreciate her. I appreciate everybody who has come to support Auntie Ellen because I don't think Auntie Ellen knows that she was close to 1900, but she is at 1912 at this point.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
And
I
so I
didn't know that.
appreciate all you all because I know she could do it. I know she can get to 2000. I know she can go above and beyond. But I am glad to see you all come out and support her.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. No, thanks, you guys. But you need to know that when the grandkids and great grandkids, anybody that's around me, we have fun. We enjoy life every single day. And just keep kicking the can forward no matter what happens. Just keep kicking that can, kicking that can. You'll get there one day. It might not be as fast as you want to, but you will. So, again, do what you love and love what you do. And I hope I inspire each of you to do something. Go beyond your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to fail. You know what? Get up and just keep brush yourself off and just keep going again. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And stay around for our new outro. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, supporters. Thank each and every one of you. American Sign Language, this is I love you. I love each and every one of you.